Hello and welcome everybody to another top 5. This top 5 is my top 5 poison type Pokemon. Yo, look at that. Look at my beautiful background over here, yo. Why do I have to keep holding on to my mic? I hope I have like a little boom arm here, but you know what? I'm fine holding it. So, in this top 5, I will be recounting my top 5 most favorite poison type Pokemon without being sad. As for all of my top 5, this top 5 is based on my opinion. It's not based on just attack or design. It's based on how I love this Pokemon, or how the top 5 Pokemon that I love. So without further ado, if you don't agree with my top 5, please leave your own top 5 in the comment section below, and let's get this discussion going. In addition, if you do enjoy my content and if you want more Pokemon and animated content, please hit that
Number
like.
5, Crobat. Just to show you how much I love this Pokemon, when I put it 2 times, the second time in my top 5, and it's on my top 5 one time, because freaking fat bat over here, just bulky, freaking offensive AF, freaking can be fast as well as freaking flexible, the design as well. Although I don't really like how it evolves, I don't like friendship kind of evolution, because that's a pain to level up. But overall, the design, the aesthetic of this fat bat is just like chef's kiss for me. So number 5, Crobat. Let's proceed to number 4, Nidoking, bro. I got another one that is returning for a comeback player here, straight from my top 5 ground type Pokemon. What can I say? I said it back in my top 5 ground type. It's literally one of the most epically designed Gen 1 Pokemon. One of my favorite early Pokemon. The fact that you can get this Pokemon early on, right after the first gym, like you can literally evolve this Pokemon right before Misty's gym, and you have a powerhouse in your team. Like, this Pokemon is one of the most powerful ground type that I've ever used, and very fast, very agile, very flexible. You can do a lot of stuff, a lot of physical and special attacking moves. I love this. I love Nidoking. So without further ado, number 4 is Nidoking from the Gen 1 games. Let's proceed into number 3. Coming from Kalos region, Dragulge or Dragalge. I love saying Dragalge, but Dragalge, probably I think one of the uniquely type Pokemon. Poison Dragon. There's not really much Poison Dragon out there, but damn, the design, the big ass thick design, the giant design. I love Dragalge, especially if you dynamite. It's really big. I love the fact it's big. Like the big boy right there, Dragalge. It's a dragon type too. One of the many dragon types that can probably counter, if you bet it right, can counter Fairy type, because it is a poison type. It's neutral against Fairy type, and then super effective on Psychic type. So I freaking love Dragalge. I've used it once or twice in my playthrough, and overall, it ends up as my sweeper. And then again, Dragalge is a dragon type. It's not really that overused in competitive, but in game it can actually wreck house. Like the design, the stats, I feel like the stats is good enough for in-game teams, not really good enough for competitive. I don't think a lot of people use Dragalge in competitive teams. So without further ado, number 3, just purely by the fact that it's also, I think, relatively early, right after 4th gym or 3rd. I'm not sure, but Dragalge, just based on design, is enough. And the fact that it's also a unique typing combination is going to be on my number 3 spot. Without further ado, let's proceed into number. Introduced in Generation 7, Salazzle. Like, the fact that it's a gender specific Pokemon, like the only female Pokemon can evolve into this thing. The fact that it's one of the signature Pokemon for one of probably the most iconic character of Team Skull. I can't remember. It's gonna be on the screen right now, but yes, The fact that it's a signature Pokemon, it has that much importance in the screen. I love the intimidating design, the slick design. I love the slick design overall. It's so slick, by dude. And the fact that in this one, I actually used this one in my Glitter Force preference battle back in the day, and then I used choice specs. Overall, I bred it to the point where special attack is like at a godly level. So yes, this one is a really god tier Pokemon right here. I'm using on the screen right now. So without further ado, let's proceed to number one. Probably one of my. I'm a fighting type guy. I love fighting type guy. When I started this series, this top 5 series, I did fighting types first. One of my favorite typings overall is fighting type. Of course, we're gonna be putting it number 1 spot. The Toxicroak, just slick design. I think the frog design is doing it for him. Like, I love how epic it is, how slick the design is, how really it can be defensive, it can be offensive. I love everything about this guy. The fact that it's Saturn's signature Pokemon, I love that it has a huge story kind of contribution by making it Team Advent's signature move. I love everything, the design, the stats. I love everything about this guy. And of course, poison and fighting type in general, for me, one of my favorite type. I don't know why. I love those humanoid kind of Pokemon. Like, it's just really awesome for me. I love it. So without further ado, number 1, just purely because I love the type combination, the story kind of aspect, the stats. I really love the use Toxic. Every time there's a Koga, I always debate whether or not I'm gonna use Toxicroak. So yes, number 1 is Toxicroak. And that would be it for my top 5.
That is it for my top 5 poison type Pokemon. If you don't agree with my top 5, please leave your own top 5, or who's your favorite top 5 in the comment section below. And without further ado, I also have a lot of videos today. One is my last top 5, which is top 5 normal types. That is also a baller of a video, and my playlist of all of my top 5 right there. And if you want to check out my channel, there's a little circle in the middle there, so please check out my anime related content. Without further ado, see you guys next time. And what you guys think of my very rich anime background? Look at that. Those are actually I got this all of this posters over here, except for the ReZero ones in AnimeCon. So yeah, in an Animathon. So yes, I freaking love that. Look at that. Look at the baller poster. Without further ado, see you and have a great day. Bye.